Hello， 大家好，感谢关注江江 Victoria。在这里，如果你对中文感兴趣，想了解中国文化，又想知道在中国的日常生活是什么样子的话，那么请跟我一起学习中文，了解中国文化吧。
Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Victoria. Happy to see you this week. If you see somebody wearing something like this, you may know that he or she is a Chinese, right? Why? It is because they wear the clothes that reflect the traditional Chinese culture. In fact, throughout the Chinese history, Chinese nation has a wide variety of traditional clothes, vary from dynasty to dynasty. So, today let's learn about something about the traditional Chinese clothing. First of all, we should know the Hanfu, Hanfu. The traditional Chinese clothing, or literally clothing of Han people, refers to the traditional Chinese clothing of Han Chinese, the predominant ethnic group of China. From the reign of the legendary Yellow Emperor to the end of the Ming Dynasty, traditional Chinese clothing dominated the Han Chinese fashion for a period of over 4,000 years. The traditional Chinese clothing disappeared after the invasion of Manchu, Manzu, in the 17th century, under whose reign of the Han Chinese were forced to adopt the Manchu's hairstyle and the Manchu-style clothing. After the collapse of the Qing dynasty in 1912, the Manchu dress gave way to the Western-style dress. Now, I'd like to talk about some typical kinds of Hanfu. The basic style of the traditional Chinese clothing was established in the Zhou dynasty, including the Shenyi style. Shenyi, a full-length, one-piece robe, which links the yi and the shang together to wrap up the body. The yi, the upper garment, shang yi, and shang, the skirt. The main patterns includes the diagonally crossed collar, the left lapel over the right, 交领右衽, tight upper garment with loose sleeves, 包衣广袖, tying with sash in place of the buttons, 系带引扣, and the lower garment in the shape of an apron. 就像明代的马面裙就是一个非常典型的例子。Ornamented tassels and jade pendants are worn hanging from the sash, to be completed with hats for men and hairpieces for women. Except for the Hanfu for Shenyi style, 唐装 and 旗袍 are also some traditional Chinese clothing. Let's talk about them in the next video. Alright, now we have known what Hanfu looks like. The following is Mandarin time. Let's learn some Mandarin today.
The following is Mandarin time. Let's learn some Mandarin together. Number 1. 汉服汉服汉服 It means the traditional Chinese clothes and also our main topic today. 汉服 Number 2. 服饰服饰服饰 It means clothes or clothing. 服饰服饰 Number 3. 深衣深衣深衣深衣 is one of the styles of Hanfu. 深衣深衣其实也就是汉服的一种。Number 4. 裙子裙子裙子 It means dress. 但是一定要注意的就是裙子后面的那个子字，它是发轻声的轻音的裙子。Okay, next one. Number 5. 袖子袖子袖子 It means the sleeves. 袖子 Next one. 领口领口领口 It means the color. 领口 Number 7. 唐装唐装唐装 It actually means the clothes style in Tang Dynasty of China. 唐装 It is also one of the traditional Chinese clothing. 唐装 Okay, the last one. 旗袍旗袍旗袍唐装 and 旗袍 We will talk about them in our next video. So have you got these Mandarin words about the Hanfu, the traditional Chinese clothes?
Welcome back. The traditional Chinese clothing boasts a wide and profound influence. Many traditional costumes of Asian countries, like the kimono in Japan and the Korean traditional dress, are derived from the traditional Chinese clothing and have preserved over centuries a pre-Manchu style of traditional Chinese clothing. In recent years, there has been a revival of Hanfu as a Chinese national costume in China. The traditional Chinese clothing can be seen in some important worship, commemoration, and traditional festivals in modern society. Actually, time is moving on. Wearing Hanfu in daily life is impossible, but it doesn't affect that it is one of the parts of Chinese culture. Modern people can choose whatever the clothes style to wear in their daily life. To some extent, the traditional Chinese clothing in costumes, dramas, and movies bring a strong visual impact for customers. I think this is one of the reasons why some foreigners like the Chinese costumes dramas. 好了，我们今天的视频内容呢，到这里就要结束了。我们下期再见哦！在下期的视频内容呢，我们将继续讲述一些中国的传统服饰，包括唐装和旗袍，大家敬请期待哟！See you next video. Bye bye.